Hi everyone, it's me, True Brilliance. Welcome back to my channel. In this lovely video, I am going to talk about the road to success, and I'm going to talk about it in a way that you may not have looked at it before. I'm going to talk about the ups and the downs of success and kind of give you guys a realistic approach to what the road to success looks like. And first and foremost, I'm going to tell you it's not all peaches and cream, okay? I really feel like people have a very ideal look at life, and they kind of just look at life like, oh, things are supposed to be perfect, and you don't have to work to get what you want, or you don't have to go through struggle to get what you want, or you don't have to go through hardships to get what you want. And it's exactly the opposite of that, okay? If you want true success, you're going to have to go through a hell of a lot of obstacles, a hell of a lot of heartbreak, a hell of a lot of hardships, and everything until you get to that place. Why? Because the universe prepares you for the success that you want, okay? And when I'm talking about success, I'm talking about success in all aspects of life. Success relationship-wise, success career-wise, success emotionally, getting or trying to attain emotional well-being. All of these things, whatever your view or look at what a perfect life is for you, that is what success is. And everybody's definition of success is different. But for each person, success is just your ideal life. What if you can manifest any life that you desire, put all the details into it, pick exactly who you want to be in it, everything, how you want to run your life, all of that. That is your own personal vision of what success is for you. So I'm going to tell you that once you make up your mind that you want success, and you state to the universe that that's what you want, 9 times out of 10, your life is going to go completely downhill from that point. And this is the part that people get so confused about, and this is the place where people get so discouraged because they think, I'm trying to manifest all these wonderful things in my life and I'm getting nothing but heartache and stress and, a whole bunch of bad things, quote unquote, because I don't think anything is bad. Bad things happening to me. And people don't understand why. Well, that's simply because the universe is preparing you for what it is that you asked for. A lot of people do not understand that when you want success on a really high level, you kind of have to go through training in order to get to that place. It's kind of like football players or basketball players, okay? They didn't get to the place that they are now from sitting around and being lazy and just saying, I want to be a basketball player, I want to be a football player. They had to work their ass off, train every single day, multiple times a day, train 9 months out of the year, put in hella work, wake up super early, exercise, exercise, exercise. They have to be mentally in the right place, and they have to work themselves out. They have to push themselves beyond their limits in order to be the best of the best, because there's a lot of competition out there. So they have to train, and they do train, 24 hours a day in order to get to that place. Somebody doesn't just say, oh, I want to be an NBA player, and somebody's like, okay, here you go. You look like you could be an NBA player. Let me just give you this $20 million contract. No, they got to work their ass off and prove that they are the best of the best amongst their peers in order to be in that place. Okay? Nothing in the universe comes easy. And I want to touch on Saturn and Jupiter right now, because Saturn and Jupiter are both the planets of rewards. A lot of people don't look at Saturn that way, but Saturn is just as much about bringing rewards to you as Jupiter is, but they just bring it in different ways. Saturn's going to bring you your rewards through hard work, perseverance, and fighting through obstacles and overcoming things that are in your way, and you being resilient and you sticking through and not giving up. Saturn's going to give you big rewards for doing that, even bigger rewards than what Jupiter would give you. But Saturn is the ruler of time, so you have to cultivate patience when dealing with Saturn, and you have to go step by step. But taking the time to do things the right way like that will definitely get you in a high position, okay? It just takes time, but you're going to get your reward. Jupiter more so gives you your rewards from expanding your mind past limitations and expanding your thought processes and just expanding your beliefs and things like that so that you can encompass more greater things into your life. So both of them are about rewards, okay? So back to what I was saying. Let's just give a few examples of what I'm talking about so you guys can get a better picture of what this all looks like, okay? Let's say that, and this is a common thing that a lot of people want in their lives, okay? And it's a common thing that a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people want true love in their lives. A lot of people want to meet their soulmate. They want to meet the love of their life. They want to manifest a good relationship. I mean, pretty much everybody wants this, right? So you're asking the universe, please send me a good man. Please send me a good woman. You know, I just want to meet my soulmate. I want to meet the one that's ready for me, that's made for me. Okay. And, you know, the universe hears you. And as soon as you ask, it is given. So remember that. Um, and let's say you meet someone like a month later and you're like, yay, the universe answered my prayer. You know, this person is wonderful. They seem like everything that you want in a mate. You're like, wow, my manifestation is really on point. I just asked for this a month ago and the universe already brought me the man or woman of my dreams. No. That's not the man or woman of your dreams. Most likely, that is a test person that the universe is bringing into your life because the universe is going to test you first before bringing you what you desire, or the universe is going to bring you someone or bring you a relationship that is going to help you get ready for the real relationship that you're asking for. Usually the universe sends you, situations to make sure that you've learned your lessons, to make sure that you've evolved to another place. And this test relationship is going to help you to see if you've evolved to the next level or not. So you start dating this person, and then a couple of weeks later, you start to realize that things are kind of starting to go left. You don't know why, and this turns out to be some type of karmic relationship or something like that. Causes you a whole bunch of heartbreak. You thought this person was the one. You thought this was your soulmate, but really this person was just a lesson in your life. Why is the universe not sending you your lover right off top? Because you are not ready to receive your lover. Just think about it. If you haven't evolved to the correct place of being, then if the love of your life was to walk in your life right now, you may not recognize them, or you may not treat them the way that they're supposed to be treated. You may bring a whole bunch of emotional baggage into their life. You may bring a whole bunch of emotional pain. And there you just ruined your chance at happily ever after because you weren't emotionally ready. A lot of people think that they're ready for their perfect relationship, but they really aren't because they haven't done the work on themselves. So the universe is going to say, okay, you want the perfect relationship? Well, let me bring you some other people into your life that are going to help you reflect on yourself and help you see things about yourself and help you change things about yourself so that I can prepare you and get you ready for your mate. A lot of these relationships are just tests. You know what I mean? Or they're just coming to teach you a lesson to prepare you for what it is that you really want. The universe isn't going to give you something that you're not ready for because when you get it, you're not going to appreciate it. Especially if you have a whole bunch of emotional issues and stuff like that. That's just going to ruin the whole thing. You're not going to see the relationship or see the other person with clarity. You're going to be looking at your relationship through the eyes of your past. You're going to be, bringing a whole bunch of emotional baggage into the relationship, which isn't good, So the universe will say, this person still needs to learn some lessons. Let me take this person through this, that, and the third so they can see and gain understanding and gain wisdom so that I can prepare them for that. Understand that everything that's happening in your life, even if it is a failed relationship, is still preparing you for what you said that you wanted. Okay? Everything that you ask for, the universe is aware of what you want. The universe knows exactly the type of mate that you want, exactly what type of relationship that you want. All right, and knows exactly what type of experiences to bring into your life to prepare you for what you really want. Your only, job is to recognize when something is just a lesson, or when something is just for the meantime in between time, or when something, is bad for you and you need to let it go. Sometimes the universe tests you like that. They'll bring you a bad relationship or whatever just to see if you're strong enough to let that relationship go just straight off the bat and not even go into that relationship. And then once you do that, like say somebody brings you a fuck boy, or for the fellas out there, they bring you a fuck girl. If you sit around and waste a whole year messing around with that fuck boy, or fuck girl, the universe is gonna look at you and say he or she is not ready for a real relationship because they're still over here wasting all their time with somebody that they clearly know is not meant for them. So the universe is just like, all right, so they didn't get that lesson. Let me send them another test person. Then you meet another fuck boy or fuck girl. Are you gonna make the same mistake this time? Are you going to stick around for months and months on end when you know that the relationship's not going anywhere? If you stick around for months on end with that relationship, the universe, you're just pushing your soulmate further and further away from you when you do that. But if you step into a relationship, the moment you realize this person isn't for you and you're like, you know what, this isn't working out for me, we don't share the same values, we're not at the same place in life, and I need to end this relationship, it's just not working for me. The moment that you do that, most likely sometime down the line, you'll receive your soulmate, or your soulmate will move closer to you. You may still have other test relationships though, even after that. You know what I mean? But as long as you're staying true to yourself and you're speaking your truth, you're going to be magnetizing that relationship that you want even closer and closer to you, because the universe is going to be saying, okay, he or she is clear. They're clear on who they are. They're clear on what they want. And the moment that you become clear, that's when everything manifests for you. Another example I'm going to give you guys, let's talk about success. People that want to be multimillionaires, multi-billionaires. Okay, and you have to understand what comes with that type of success. If you're going to be running a Fortune 500 company, do you know all of the characteristics and traits that you need to have in order to be that type of CEO? You got to learn patience, you got to learn perseverance, you got to learn discernment, you got to learn money management, you got to learn all of that. So you're saying, I want to be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Okay. The universe already sees this. They see that you are that maybe like 8 to 10 years down the line. They're like, okay, yeah, that manifests for you. But for that entire 10 years that's leading up to you being the CEO of your Fortune 500 company, or let's just say 5 years, right? Because we're manifesting things a lot faster now. 5 years from now, you are the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, but you do not know that here in the present moment. The universe knows that, but you don't know that. So the minute that you ask for this thriving business and to become a multimillionaire and all these things, you notice that everything in your damn life just starts to fall apart. You lose your home, you lose your job, you know what I mean? Your boyfriend or girlfriend breaks up with you. You don't got no money. You're just in a tight ass situation. You're just like, what the hell? I'm supposed to be on my road to success and everything in my life is falling apart. Understand that when you ask for something, the universe starts moving things around in order to clear the path for that to come to you. Now, the moving things around can get very tricky because it can look like your life is falling apart. But really, the universe is just placing pieces strategically in order for your manifestation to come to you. And in order to do that, they got to take these friends out of your life. They got to take this low paying job out of your life. They got to, take this place where you're living at out of your life because it's not a healthy environment for you. You need to be somewhere else where you can think clearly and where you can do your business plans and all of these things. Taking toxic friends out of your life because they're always telling you that you can't be successful and you can't be a millionaire, and they laugh at your dreams and your stuff like that, even though you think these people are your friends. So your friends start dropping out of your life. And you get depressed. You don't know why all of this is happening, but really this stuff is working in your favor because what is it doing? What is you losing everything doing? It's building traits within yourself. It's helping you to build resilience, perseverance. It's getting you to take action and start making things happen in your life. It's making you start paying more attention to the money that you spend, the money that you have going out, the money that you have going in. In a nutshell, it makes you more responsible because you need these skill sets in order to be who you want to become. The universe does not look at things as good or bad. The universe looks at, I'm doing what I need to do for you so that you can get what you want. And what I'm doing for you may not be all peaches and creams, but what I'm doing for you, these negative experiences are teaching you lessons and skills that you are going to need when you make it to that high position. And when you do make it to that high position, you're going to look back and be like, damn, me sleeping in my car for 2 months and struggling and doing all these things, it built character within myself. Like if I didn't have those experiences, I don't think I would be able to stand here as a CEO of my own company and have all these employees and, have this impact on the world if I didn't go through those hard experiences. Those hard experiences is what makes you who you are and prepares you for what you're trying to become. The universe is always trying to bring what you want to you, but the way that it does it may not be in the way that you imagine. Never look at success as like a smooth paved road, like straight to where you want to go. No, that's not how it happens. If you look at any millionaires or billionaires, they're going to tell you they usually have a really crazy life story. They'll usually tell you they were sleeping in their car, they were homeless, they had bad relationship after bad relationship. They'll tell you they were flat broke, like just everything and how their life just completely turned around. You know what I mean? Because they kept going. They didn't give up. And also faith plays a huge role in this whole picture. Because when you have faith and you know that when you ask for something, it is yours, you weather the storm, you weather whatever is going on because you trust what the universe is doing. The universe is infinitely wise. It's way wiser than us. Look at the universe as a parent. You know what I mean? A parent that knows what's best for you, even though you don't even know what's best for you. The universe is never going to lead you in the wrong direction. It's like a parent. I'm doing this for your own good. I'm doing this for your future. I'm doing this for this. And so when we fight and we're like, no, I want to hang on to this toxic person, or no, I want to, stay complacent in this job, even though you're trying to get me to leave this job. You're being stubborn. You're not listening. You're not trusting. You're not having faith that, okay, but you just asked for X, Y, and Z, and the universe is telling you you're not going to get to X, Y, and Z unless you get rid of these things in your life, unless you make some changes in your life. So what it really boils down to is trust and faith, and also just looking at your past. Look at all the bad situations you've been through in your past that you have gotten over or gotten through. And look at where you are right now, how far you've come. Do you not think that you're going to be carried through any other future obstacles that you may come across? Just understand everything is working for the good. The positive events are working for the good. Also, the quote unquote not so positive negative events are working for your greater good. Sometimes the only way to teach us a lesson is through negativity. Sometimes that's the only way that we see it. The universe whispers before she yells, okay? She'll try to give you little signals about what you should do, but most of us are hard-headed as hell and we don't listen. So the universe has to throw us a negative ass situation and bring us heartbreak and turmoil and all that other shit for us to just wake up and see the light about what the hell is going on. Because the universe is always working in our benefit. You have to have a trusting, loving situation with that energy in order to know where you're going and to walk in purpose and all of those things. So, I'm a type of person, I have Sun trine Pluto in my natal chart. So I always see the positive side of darkness, of transformation, or in negative situations. I always see the positive side of negativity. That's just how I am. Also, I'm heavenly. I have a lot of Saturn in my chart as well. And so, yeah, I always see the positive side. Saturn teaches mastery of whatever particular subject that you were trying to master. He teaches you mastery, but how he teaches it to you is usually through obstacles and through hardship. Because when you have to repeat a mistake over and over and over again, it makes you a master over that subject. It makes you a master over that, it makes you a master over that subject. So, Yeah, I mean, just understand the road to success is not easy. The road to success is not just a straight shot straight to the top. That's not what success is. Success is really all about the journey. It's about following your heart. It's about being appreciative of the situations that made you who you are, whether they are bad or good. And it's about knowing that it's not all about the end result. It's about, the way up to the top, what you learned, what characteristics that you built within yourself to get you ready for what you asked for. And usually, a lot of the times, that's the purpose of negativity, is to get you ready for what you asked for. Because you have lessons that you have to learn before you can get there. And mainly, you're learning these lessons so that you don't fuck it up when you get to the top. You have to learn these lessons so that, because success comes with a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? You're in the public eye. People are watching you. People are judging you for everything. People are judging your life, judging your relationships, judging your appearance. Do you think those things are easy for people to deal with? No, you have to build certain life skills and you have to go through certain things in order for you to have thick skin, for you to be able to take all the things that's going to fly your way when you get successful. Because it's definitely not easier. If anything, it gets harder. That's why they say more money, more problems. So just understand that everything that you are going through is building you up for whatever it is that you asked for in any aspect of life, whether that's relationships, especially relationships, people. You have to realize and differentiate between these test relationships and the real thing. You have to know the difference. And you have to know, especially if you've been repeating the same issue over and over again, understand that the love of your life will never come into your life as long as you're still stuck in this pattern that you've been repeating for years and years on out, that you haven't broken free from. The universe is just going to keep on sending it to you, keep on sending it to you, because you haven't got the memo. And you're not ready for that perfect relationship yet. You're not ready for it. That's why it hasn't manifested. If it has manifest, then, obviously that was something that you were ready for. It's very simple. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to get goddess coaching with me, goddess coaching session, please visit my website. Also, if you guys want to get natal chart readings, Venus, love sign reports, moon sign reports. I have a bunch of stuff on my website, www.queensenthrones.com. You guys go ahead and visit that and book your reading with me today. And if you guys have any questions, email me at queensandthrones@gmail.com. Thank you for watching.